All right. Good morning, afternoon, evening, all that good stuff. All right. So we are here with it was an Ewu body cam video, and the actual title is "Mom tries to hit women with cars, hits 3 kids instead." This is a very short one too. It's like 10 minutes. All I'm gonna say, there should not be a reason to use your vehicle to. Oh, this, for the most part, there should not be a reason, unless your life is feel absolutely threatened, or it's like a self-defense type of situation. It's a little more understandable. But if it's like an argument or something, someone's getting mad at you, get mad at them, that should not be a reason to start using a car as a weapon. Let's see what happens with this. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let's just get right into the video because I feel like it's gonna be a pretty interesting situation.
Man, were all these kids struck? All of them?
Yes!
Okay.
Okay.
No! That just hit my kid!
Chaos erupts outside a Cincinnati, Ohio apartment
Okay.
complex as a young mother is viciously attacked in broad daylight. But what
Okay.
happens next turns the scene into something far more disturbing, and it's all captured on camera.
What did you do?
On camera, it's crazy too.
What did you do?
The following is
They're
based
all
on
that
official
everything's
police
on
records to
camera.
date, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now.
All
On the
right.
afternoon of July 30th, 2025, a Cincinnati police officer races toward the Alms Apartments in Walnut Hills after a frantic 911 call reports a horrific scene outside the complex.
So if you hear the volume slightly adjusted a little bit, I do apologize. I'm trying to balance my volume a bit so it sounds pretty good. I have it on a different setting a little bit, so I do apologize. Yeah, I did not have the setting that I had before, so I probably need to change that a little bit. Also, I did forget to add, I did change my background a little bit on this one. So, yes. So not like the old one that I did before was just like video then me. Now it's just me, the background, and then the video on top of that. I might do this for a little bit. I might keep it permanent. But if you do like it, let me know. If you don't, I mean, sorry. I guess I'm just trying something different. But yeah, let's keep on going.
It's been an altercation outside. Somebody just ran over toddlers. They was fighting. They ran over
Toddlers
the baby.
is.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Oh my God! Hurry up! Hurry up! The baby is breathing. She's not moving.
Dude,
She's not moving.
we'll try our best.
I already have the scent, so I've got police and paramedics on the way, okay?
Okay.
They're on their way.
When the officer arrives, he's met with a chaotic scene.
I'm
Witnesses,
best.
residents, and first responders are scattered throughout as ambulances and fire trucks line the street. Upon scanning the area, he approaches a group gathered near broken bricks and pieces of a damaged front bumper on the ground, evidence of a car crash.
Are you
Okay.
the guardian or the mom?
Mother, I need to.
Okay.
Auntie.
Lieutenant.
All right, what's his
We
name?
have more ambulances coming.
All right, so both of them get hit? Okay.
All three of them got hit.
Where's all three?
My nephew not even in the breathing right now.
Where's the other one at?
He's in the ambulance.
Is he injured at all?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
She just ran over our babies, bro.
Did you see it? You saw it happen? Okay.
I was right there.
The woman speaking with the officer
Okay.
is Heaven McKenzie. The 21-year-old says the driver fled the scene after striking the children, all under the age of 3.
Wait.
I promise it's okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me go back a little bit because. Okay. The driver fled the scene. Okay. I got that right. I think.
I
Okay.
promise it's okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Don't know.
I'm trying to go to sleep. Please help him.
Okay. So. Okay, that's the second time that action that the baby is hurt. You're saying I don't know, then give him to the paramedics to get checked out. But you're sitting there holding your baby like that, and they keep asking, "Is he hurt?" And trying to look around and keep saying, "I don't know, I don't know." Give him to the paramedic. Get your baby checked out. Okay. Now I understand you're in a complete panic mode. This has happened. I completely understand that. I know your mind's not in the right spot, but I also think that the first thing that you should do is that if you know your baby's got injured, or anyone has got injured in that situation, and no paramedics are there, I think the first thing you should always do is say, "Hey, can you make sure my people are fine, my children is fine, or your husband, your wife, boyfriend, whatever, make sure they're fine first." That's probably one of the first things I would do, is to make sure that they're okay. I wouldn't hold a baby like that now. I mean, just let the baby get checked out. But if you're saying she's falling asleep, then that's potentially not a good thing. Definitely get that checked out. Hope you did.
And what's his date of birth?
Yes, they all got hit. I said it 4 times.
I just got here, okay? You got it.
Damn. What the is y'all walkie-talkies for if y'all not using them?
You got to relax.
No! That just hit my kid.
Okay, ma'am, they got
I don't care. I don't care.
Ma'am, you need to relax.
No.
I'm trying to help you out.
Witnesses say that before the children were
Again,
struck, the
it's
driver was
understandable.
involved in a physical altercation
Okay.
with Heaven and several other women outside the building. And it
But before I continue, I get it. Again, I get it. She is upset. Completely understandable. So I think it's kind of hard for someone to try to tell you, "Hey, try to calm down." I get it. It is. I understand. And I understand why the officer's trying to do that, to try to keep the situation as calm as possible, and try to write the statement down, trying to write everything so they can understand exactly what happened. And yeah. But again, I understand she's very upset. So I don't blame her being angry. I do understand why the cop is trying to get her to calm down. So the situation seems so the situation can stay, I guess, calm. Not the right word I'm looking for, but kind of keep it down, not continue to escalate it or anything. Let me go back a little bit, and then I'm gonna keep going.
Relax. I'm trying to help you out.
Witnesses say that before the children were struck, the driver was involved in a physical altercation
Oh,
with
they were-
Heaven
oh, they
and
were
several
beefing.
other women outside the building.
Oh, they're
And
all
at the time
beefing.
she got into the vehicle, Heaven was walking back to the children. A chain of events captured on camera
I
and seen
see.
shown in full detail.
She tried to run her. I mean, she aimed for that. She was moving pretty good. I mean, she knocked off the handrail.
She drove right through it.
Yeah, she was right over there in front of the building.
Over a fight with another.
Over a fight.
We got all 3 children.
That is
Going to
insane.
children's right now. So.
While the children are rushed to the hospital,
That's
it's
good.
unclear whether they will survive. All 3 sustained critical injuries.
Critical
with one dragged
injuries.
under the vehicle's wheel well. As concern
Wow,
grows that this
that's
could become
insane.
a homicide investigation, the officer begins working to track down the driver.
What does she look like?
Oh, that's insane.
Probably. You want to? Here she is. You want to see what she look like?
Yeah, let me see what she look like.
That is insane. All over a fight, dude. This is what I'm saying. Like people do dumb things like this. Like if we're gonna duke it out in the street or whatever, I mean, that's between you and a person, right? Do I necessarily agree that fighting is necessary? Not really. I think most things can be resolved with a simple talk. Just communicate with each other. They can be passionate about your opinions or whatever, but I don't think you should resort to violence. Now I want to know what is the reasoning of them fighting. Maybe there's some justification to it. I don't know. Hopefully we'll find that out. But to get so mad that you're gonna fight someone and then hop into your car and try to run that person over, that's like a 10. It's not even an accident. And not even like you're trying to rear out the roadie accidentally. It's not even that. It's just, that's intent. You have the intent to do bodily harm with your vehicle. Right? That itself right there should be attempted murder. Let's keep going. Let's see what happens. That's not what happened, but we know what happened. But let's see if they get more details for
One
this.
of the witnesses comes forward with video of the altercation.
Hey, you got video.
This is the girl right here. She had on a black shirt and black pants.
What car did she drive off in?
It was a black car. I'm trying to see.
Where's the
It was
black
a
car?
black. I'm trying to see if I have a picture of it. Hold on.
This is the only video you have?
We
trying
got
to see it.
videos and whole shit.
When police review surveillance footage from the apartment complex, they piece together the entire incident, including the moment the children are run over. It all begins when the driver gets into a physical confrontation with 21-year-old Raven Chapman, the mother of two of the children who were struck.
You can tell they're getting ready to duke it out. Yep, there they go. Look at that.
On the other side of the building, Heaven is with the children, near the spot where the crash will soon occur.
Okay.
She then leaves them alone and heads toward the fight. As the
Why
driver
would you
struggles
leave?
on the ground,
Why would you leave your kids out? Why would you leave? Oh my god. Why would you leave your 3 kids out in the street like that and then walk away from them? No, you don't do that. It doesn't matter there's a fight that's happening there. You don't leave your kids out. Oh my god. Look, one of my first things, I looked over like, huh, I think it's time to go. I think that's one of my first things today. Okay, you see a fight going on, people start duking it out. I think one of my interests like, okay, it's time to go. Let me get out of this situation before it gets worse. Not walk up toward the fight and trying to see what's going on. And you never know what can happen. You know, unfortunately, this incident happened, but you never know that 2 people are fighting. Next thing you know, someone pulls out a weapon, and then now other people are getting involved in it, and not just a one person anymore. Now other people are involved because they want to be so nosy about a situation that has nothing to do with you. It's I don't. Where's our? I don't know. Where's our awareness? Like, she had no awareness. Let me go back to double check to make sure that I'm making sure I'm hearing this out. So these 2 people or drivers are in an altercation for whatever reason. I think that's probably the passenger of the girl that was in this gray car here. Yeah, they started duking. He started to walk over there.
on the other side of the
Okay, I see. And the car is right there. They start duking it a little bit.
building, Heaven is with the children,
And then she put one of her kids down.
near the spot
And then
where
walk
the
over
crash
there.
will soon occur. She then leaves them alone and heads toward the fight. As
Yeah.
the driver
Yeah, that's the main problem with that. She left the kids alone. I would never do that. That's not good parenting right there. Just walk away from the kids like that? No. I would pick up my kids and head back inside. Like, nope, time to go.
struggles on the ground with a second woman, Heaven is seen walking directly toward them and appears to start recording the fight on her phone.
Yeah, see, there we go. And she started recording the fight. So all she worried about, oh, look, this action. Let me go record the fight. Just leave your 3 kids out on a sidewalk like that. What anybody, not even this this happened, unfortunately, but anything else can happen. Some guy can come out, oh wow, there's 3 children by himself. Let me just pick them up and take them back to my car and drive off with them. This is so stupid.
While the 3 children remain
This
alone
is so
on
stupid.
the other side of the building.
That's just
With the fight
that's just like
continuing to escalate, the
negligence. That's just negligence. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like I feel bad for the kids, you know, that they're the victims of this, you know, and they're unfortunately injured, you know. But this is. I'm sorry. I have to put partial blame on her mother. You shouldn't have just leave her kids alone
Make
like
their
that.
way toward the back of a vehicle, where the driver is grabbed by the hair and forcefully pulled in. A witness's cell phone captures the chaos intensifying as Heaven jumps into the fight.
They jumping her.
Why is she getting into the fight?
Suddenly, the driver
See, and then why is she getting into the fight? Because she was right there. She
breaks
had
away from
no
the
reason
fight
to
and
be in the
heads to her
fight.
vehicle, opens the driver's side door and gets in, as Heaven begins walking back toward the children. The vehicle then accelerates directly toward them.
Yeah.
After fleeing the scene, horrified witnesses begin calling 911. Now armed with a description of the driver and her vehicle, the officer radios.
See, she should have been involved in a fight in the first. See, again, people have no sense of self-awareness, no sense of safety, no sense of prioritizing safety of others. And it's like I want to be on her side, but I can't. She abandoned her children out on the sidewalk to watch some stupid fight that had nothing to do with her. I think she gets involved with the fight. And then now that lady got so pissed out she wants to run you over, pretty much trying to take you out of this world. And then unfortunately end up hitting the kids. You shouldn't have been there in the first place. I'm sorry. This is so unfortunate. I mean, I hope all the kids survive at the end of this. But I feel like she should also be held liable for abandoning her children and putting her kids into that type of situation. It's so sad.
Police race to track her down.
It's pathetic.
Hold on 1 second. They're at the hospital right now.
Okay.
2261. So the
And everyone and other people is just stupid too.
The subject of
Over here duking it out.
Female 5'1", black shirt, black shorts.
The suspect is soon identified as 24-year-old Jada Lucky, a mother
of
four with no
four.
prior criminal history. As the investigation continues, authorities interview Raven Chat.
You're doing a great example of showing your kids on how you should act. They both need. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it. They both need to have their children taken away from them. There's no way you should be parents and you acting like this. Over here fighting around people over something probably stupid, and the other mothers abandoning their children and getting involved into a fight that has nothing to do with them, or nothing to do with her, and then she ended up being a target. It's just. I feel bad for the kids, man.
As she awaits updates on her children at the hospital, she tells investigators Jada was the one who started the confrontation and reveals what she believes motivated her.
What did she say? She was just all in my face, kept trying to accuse me of her baby daddy. Okay. Why would she think that you messing with her baby daddy? Apparently that's what the rumors was out here.
The rumors.
In the past. And this stays between us.
We're friends, but we haven't had
Okay.
So if I look on the cameras, I'm not going to see her baby daddy going into your apartment? No. At all? No. You can run those cameras back. Okay. Why are other people saying that he was here? If he was, I swear to God, I didn't see him. He's never been in your apartment? He's been in my apartment before.
Police receive word that Jada is about 2.5 miles from the crime scene and rush to the location. When they arrive, they spot her vehicle parked on the street and Jada's still sitting inside.
Dang.
They got her.
Oh, there goes the neighbor.
They got her.
Shoot.
Man, back up!
Yeah, just like, why are you getting involved in it? Just back up.
Jada is cuffed and escorted to the back of a patrol car.
I can't, why are you there? That's cool. They got her. Great. Why are you getting close up into the situation?
Without resistance.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is pathetic.
Do you have kids in the house?
Yes, I got 4 kids.
How old are they?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh
5, 4,
my
3,
gosh.
8 months, 9 months.
Is somebody with the kids?
No.
No.
I don't.
I don't know.
How do you not
With your
know?
kids?
I don't know.
How do you not know? Thank you.
Because I don't have a phone, so I can't contact
Oh
them.
my
As Jada waits
goodness.
inside the vehicle, she overhears officers speaking outside.
It gets worse.
They're dead. They're dead, sir. So I killed someone? Sir, excuse me. Lord, please. Lord, no. This can't be real. Ooh.
Yeah, because your
Just
stupid
breathe.
action.
Just breathe. You made a mistake. It was an accident. It was an accident. We're gonna get through this.
Jada is transported
Oh,
to
you certainly
jail
will
as
get through
authorities
this.
await official word on whether the children will survive, a key
I hope
factor
they
in
do.
determining the charges she may face. From the hospital, the news finally comes in. Doctors are ultimately able to save all 3 children,
That's
though each
great.
suffered devastating injuries. One child had a
Oh,
hole in his stomach with internal bleeding, along with fractures to his
jeez.
tibia and fibula. Another had
Okay.
fractured ribs, spinal cord, and brain injuries, and was
Dang.
left with limited mobility on his left
Oh,
side. A third
that
sustained 2
sucks.
fractured ribs and was left with a tire mark across the leg.
That's probably the one that went under the car and got dragged. No, this is insane. A fractured, pretty much a fractured leg and a hole in the stomach. Definitely not good. The second one suffered 2 fractured ribs, nerve damage, spinal fracture, upper spinal cord, and cervical cord injury, and traumatic brain injury. That's all up in the upper part. 2 ribs, all the nerve damage, upper spinal cord. That's right, the back of your neck area, at the top of your, the back of your neck area, and then brain injury. That could be permanent. But sucks. That could be permanent. And compression, bony abdominal injury, and limited mobility on his left side. That sounds like it's almost permanent. And then the other one, had suffered 2 fractured ribs, and then one had a tire mark on a leg and other injury. That is insane. Dude, this could be permanent for the kids. The kids look at they're only like, what, 9 months, a year? One of them like walked a little bit, so maybe like what, 3, maybe? That's insane.
It sustained 2 fractured ribs and was left with a tire mark across the leg. After receiving medical treatment, it's determined that Jada suffered a concussion and fractured vertebrae in the attack. According to court documents, on January 7, 2026, she pleaded guilty to 4 counts of felonious assault and is sentenced to 4 to 6 years in prison, with credit for 203 days of time served. Her 4 children were placed in the custody and care of their father. But the case didn't end with Jada. Weeks after the incident, Raven Chapman was charged with criminal mischief, and Heaven McKenzie was charged with child endangerment for leaving the kids unattended, just feet from a public road. Both women were found guilty and sentenced to 12 months probation.
That's light. That's light.
Our full videos as they were originally made, with no randomly muted words or details cut. We've also dropped brand new EWU videos available only on EWU.
Oh no, they were walking still, but they're still young. So yeah. But yeah, I'm glad she got charged too, because she deserved that charge. The initial attacker, not the initial attacker, the one that drove into the kids, she deserved that. I wish it was longer than 2 to 6 years, or 2 to 8 years. I wish it was longer than that. She shouldn't deserve to have her kids back, to be honest. And this mother here just left her child out on a street like that. I don't think she deserve to have kids. Everyone's stupid in this video, okay? I'm sorry. Everybody's just dumb in this video. You have kids, and this is how you act in front of them. You know, and you wonder why some of these kids grow up and they're and they don't take responsibility for certain actions. They don't respect people. They're constantly being rude. They're constantly, not cooperative with people. We wonder where to get this attitude and all that stuff from. It's coming from this. And I just feel bad for the kids, because the kids are just the innocent people in this. They have no way of control on how they're raised or who raised them. They're just, for the most part, doing whatever, just doing things that they live in around. And the parents are stupid, doing dumb things. Unfortunately, sometimes the kids will end up doing the same exact thing. So just have self-awareness, guys. Okay, if you have kids, protect your kids more than anything. Okay, get out the situation. See a situation that's arising, get out of it. Don't be involved in it. Don't intervene. Don't record. Just walk away. Get away from the situation. And you're having a confrontation and a whole argument about a rumor about sleeping with someone else's. Like, this is pathetic. It's pathetic drama. This is 25. This is like almost 26 minutes. This is a 10-minute video. If I went a few times, actually, the recording is doubled in the video. But I had to rant. There's so much ranting here. But please have a safe day, guys. Be smart. Okay? Be aware of your surroundings. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. And as always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe and all that. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one.